What's up, Grim Crew? YouTube viewers who'd like to skip ahead to the gameplay, a timestamp will be provided for you down in the description box below. And as for the rest of you who may be watching live as it happens, welcome back to my gaming dungeon. I am your dungeon master for the evening. I am the Grim Gamer. How the hell are you on this Thursday night? Starting a bit early tonight, I put in the Discord there that some pretty severe storms are supposed to be rolling in right around the time I would normally start. And our power and internet gets knocked out here so easily. I figure, well, I wasn't working today. I'd normally be at work for a couple more hours. So I figure, you know what? We'll just start a couple hours early. We'll get it knocked out just in case, and gives me a chance to still get this in today. So what we got going on today, you see it right here on the screen. We've got Brawl Brothers on the classic Super Nintendo. This is a game I have never played before, but it is a beat-em-up game, and I like my beat-em-up games, and I've been wanting to explore some other beat-em-up games that are out there because I only know of a couple of them, and growing up didn't play very many of them, but I do like them. So I've been trying to expand my horizons a little bit, see what else is out there, and this one came up, and I decided to pick up a copy of it and wanted to give it a shot. So that's what we're doing right here tonight. But before I do, like I like to do before I get into any game on stream for the first time, I'm going to share some information for you. And I found a couple little neat, interesting things about this game. So I'm glad I actually did my my research for this one. So this game was released here in the U.S. on March 11th of 1993. It was developed and published by Jelco, which is a Japanese company that was founded in 1974. They were originally known as Japan Leisure Company and produced equipment for both amusement parks and arcade centers across Japan. They began to produce arcade games in 1982, and that's when they changed their name to Jelco. They haven't really done anything else really that I had ever heard of before, and they declared bankruptcy back in 2014, so they are no longer around. Hey, Kane, what's up? Doing all right. How you been? I'll get into a little bit more how I've been here just a few minutes once I get through the rest of these pieces of information here about this game. But thanks for stopping by. How have you been? This game, Brawl Brothers, known in Japan as Rushing Beat Run, which is sounds like a very Japanese name. Upon looking this up, again, because I'd never heard of this growing up, apparently this is actually a sequel to another game called Rival Turf, which I have heard the name, but I didn't know that these two games had anything to do with each other. And this game also had another sequel called The Peacekeepers, and altogether it's a trilogy, or was a trilogy, known as the Rushing Beat series. So there are more of these games, and I didn't even know it. So I may have to look into Rival Turf and The Peacekeepers at some point. But also, apparently there is a new game in this series called Rushing Beat X, Return of Brawl Brothers, and that was released on March 19th of this year. And you can get physical releases on the Nintendo Switch 2 and the PS5, and it takes place in between this game, Brawl Brothers, and the Peacekeepers. So they kind of nestled it in between the second and third game as far as where it fits into their timeline. So there's a fourth game in this series now, and I didn't even know it was a series upon looking up this information. This game has a special angry mode, which gives injured fighters a burst of energy. So I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we're going to end up finding out. The coolest thing about this game, when I looked it up, is that apparently this is the only known Super Nintendo game that features its Japanese version on the same cartridge. And it's only accessible through a cheat code, which I thought was really, really cool. So this game, at least on the cartridge, and I'm guessing it has nothing about this on the original box and box art either.
If you ain't first, you're last. You know what I'm talking about?
Hey, Suave, what's going on? Yeah, he knows what it is. If you ain't first, you're last. So, Kane, today you're last. But anyways, I don't believe there's anything on the box art. There's nothing on the cartridge. Anything saying anything about the original Japanese release on this cartridge. But if you put in a cheat code, you can access the Japanese version of this game, which is, Rushing Beat Run. So the Japanese version of this game features different character names, no maze-like stages, whatever that means, and an extended ending sequence. And so upon testing it, trying to get this game ready for this stream, I put in that cheat code, and it works. So you can access the Japanese version of this game on this same cartridge. And it sounds like it is the only SNES game, at least.
Why? Why are you doing this to me?
It's the only Super Nintendo game that is known that includes and has a full playable version of its Japanese counterpart on the same cartridge. So I thought that was really cool. So as we get maybe a little bit later into the stream towards the end, I may reset the console, put that in, and we'll play Rushing Beat Run for a few minutes. I believe, again, it's the same game, but there are some differences. So we might check that out a little bit later on. I put it in a couple times to make sure I can actually make it work. Because you got to put in the code as the game's booting up. And you have to do it kind of a certain way. But it does, in fact, work. So, with that being said, it's time to jump into Brawl Brothers on the Super Nintendo. And again, it's a beat-em-up game. And I hope I'm going to enjoy this one. I typically do enjoy my beat-em-up games. So, this should be fun. Suave, how you doing tonight? Oh, and Kane, you asked me right at the beginning there how I've been. Well, I've been doing okay. I'm not sure where you're at, but it's been hotter than hell around here for the last couple of days, and I decided to take the day off because I wasn't about to do it all over again. Currently laying down for bed. Yeah, I know it's getting a little late for you there, Swab, but I appreciate you stopping by, at least for a few minutes. Maybe get to check out a couple minutes of gameplay here. In Florida, it's I feel bad for you, Kane, because I've been to Florida one time. Well, I've been there twice, but last time I was there, it was in like October, and it was still hot as hell. So I can only imagine what it feels like down there right now. But last night, while I was at work, it was 101 real feel. And inside the building where I work, we got injection molding presses. And they're heating up plastic at 400, 500, 600 degrees. And so it was probably every bit of 120 inside the building. So I'm like, you know what? Not doing this again today. So I decided to not go in today. So when the summertime is the fifth ring of hell. Yeah. Yes, indeed. All right. So let's get into this. So what I do want to do, though, is I want to go in here and I want to give myself all the lives and all the continues because, and its difficulty was set default on hard. No, we're not doing that. Angry mode. We are going to turn that on. I don't know what it does, but I'm sure we'll find out. So, come on. There we go. Here we go. So we got 5 fighters to choose from. I don't know who any of them are. I don't know what they do. But, oh, yeah, I can imagine they would be. I guess we're going to go with this guy. I got to choose a second one? What would I have to choose a second one for? You know what? Let's take this. You know what? Let's take this dude here. I don't know why I needed to pick 2 characters, mind you, but Bayside, Drain, Bridge, Gym, Training Field, Lift, Airshed, Air Terminal, Roofs, and Knoller? Okay. Alright, so here we go. Okay, that's a punch. That's a taunt, evidently. Oh, that's a special, and that takes my health, so that sucks. That's my jump. And my right and left buttons on the top seem to do nothing. So, coming up on Mayfly season here. Yeah, and our wonderful festival's coming up again, too. Okay. Well, let's give this a try here. Got a throw. That's cool. Ugh. Can I pick this up? I can. What is it? Oh, that might have been health. I don't know. Get out of here, Zero. Oh, I can keep hitting them while they're down. Kick a man or punch a man while he's down. Wow. That one button combo just... I mean, it took some of my health, but... Yeah! German suplex! Yes! Here, have a rock. I think that's a rock. Let's see here. Have I ever played Lawnmower Man? I have not. I've never heard of it until you mentioned it. I have no idea what that is. Played Lawnmower Simulator. Yeah! Wasn't a good simulator of it either. Yeah, I remember that stream. Woo! Goodbye, Zero. And our character's name apparently is Hack. Wait, is this my angry mode? Oh, look at that. We got Barbie. Cactus Jack would be proud. German suplex. Come here, bud. Oh, you done. You went dong-gun, did it now. Oh, angry mode. He just chucks him off the face of the planet. That's awesome. Whoa. Well, that wasn't cool. That also wasn't cool. Well, how do I combat that? Oh, I gotta run. Well, how do I dodge that? I can't? And I'm dead. So that's cool. Oh, I can place myself where I want to start. That's cool. I like how he shoots his own guys. That's funny. Oh, I guess you just gotta time it right, it looks like. Look, I don't appreciate that. I really don't. That's garbage, man. Oif. Can I deal with that helicopter somehow? That would be kind of nice. Oh, got the German suplex in. Awesome. Okay. Well, forget your bridge then. Well, it didn't kill him, but sure did a hell of a lot of damage. It's based on a movie? Parts where you fly in 3D. In what? Lawnmower Man? I'm gonna have to look that up. 'Cause I've never heard of that before. Oh. Chuck him. I like the little things that are coming out. It reminds me of like that old Batman movie, that old like Adam West Batman. Pow! You know, smack! Whatever. Crash! That sound effect is kind of lame. Terrible sound effects when hitting your opponents with pipes. Negative review on Steam. Oif. And I'm dead again. I like how they know where I'm gonna spawn. I like that. Not really, but... Well, I can already say from the beginning, like, this is no Streets of Rage or nothing. But it's not bad.
Then you take my 75% chance of winning, and then add 66 and 2/3%. I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. The numbers don't lie, and they spell disaster for you.
Damn right it does. So you can die. What else can you do, Zero? Oif. Oh, I gotta go up here. No, I do not. It's not something I was ever interested in. Never could get into that. Get away from me, Fnord, whatever your name was. Fnord me chuck it to death. Really? He just went like this and shook me a little and killed me? You're kidding me, right? What the hell kind of attack is that? That is lame as hell. How does he keep grabbing me like that? How does he grab me from behind when he's facing in front of me? Not understanding that. Punchable sounding voice. Well, he's got one of the most punchable faces, too, to be honest with you. Not a fan of his. No, I wanted the health pack. Aw, that sucks. We're just gonna move over here. Is that cool? Leaf. Look at him go. Really? I love the German suplex. That's awesome. Oh, you guys got guns. That's not cool. Leaf. Oh, hold on. Sit down, Flynn. How was that not hitting? Really? Get out of here. Really? Wow. All right. Get over there, Flynn. Wow, I feel like I just keep repeating this over and over again. All the UFO stuff coming out? Are they trying to distract? I haven't actually heard anything about that, but then again, I don't really pay attention to a lot of things that are going on in the world because I'm usually just too busy on a high-low, you know, just working, so I don't really pay attention to much else. But I will say, my opinion, do I think there are UFOs? No, I don't. I feel like if there'd be some kind of you know, advanced civilization out there somewhere that has the technology to do that, we would have seen them a long time ago. But on the other hand, if they're that smart, then they've taken one look at us human beings on this planet and go, yeah, we want nothing to do with that. We're just going to stay away from there. Let's just let them destroy each other. And once it's a barren wasteland, maybe we'll go back down and pick up the scraps and we'll use that to, you know, maybe build our next empire or something, because they're not going to mess with us now. We're just too stupid. So they're not going to want anything to do with that. Woo! Yes, extraterrestrial aircrafts, no. I mean, who's to say that that's not like a small comet or asteroid or something flying through the sky? You know what I mean? I always love the sound effects in these beat 'em up games when you take somebody out. Yes, German suplex. Am I ever gonna get out of these sewers? Because I feel like I'm just like doing the same level over and over again. Come here, bud. Come here, bud. Knock me on my ass. I mean, I will say this. I mean, a game in 1993 on the Super Nintendo, I don't think it really looks all that bad. I think it actually looks, you know, pretty decent to some other games that I've played. Well, and I thought I was dead. I am now. Oh, this is where I can select my other character. Well, let's try Lord J. See what Lord J can do. Ooh, I like the body slam. That's cool. That's awesome. Leaf. No, I want the health pack that I didn't get. Damn it. That monkey flip off the planet right there. Donkey Kong Country is another one of those games that, and my buddy tells me the second one specifically is like the one to get and the one to play. But those are some other ones that are on my list, but I currently don't own, that I would like to get someday. But I feel I'm going to run into a similar problem with Donkey Kong Country as I do with a lot of other games, and it's the fact that they're side-scrolling platformers. There's very few of those that I can tolerate, because to me, I don't care how you change up the levels, and I don't care how you change up the characters. To me, they're all the same. And I just... they bore me. So I think that's why why I put them off so much is because I just, again, they just, I don't know, they're boring to me. Well, I actually could have went in there. So that was a thing. I thought I could like maybe knock down that gate at the end of this tunnel, but maybe I'm not doing something right, or I don't know. Oof. Get up, Lord J. Woo! How is those strikes not hitting? That doesn't make any sense. Wow, I'm getting destroyed. You know, and that's a Suave, going up through the hallway. That's what I had done several times, and that's because it didn't look like I could go through the gate, so I would just go up, and it just seems like this is just kind of on repeat. So I feel like there's something else that I need to be doing to move forward. Games are like Led Zeppelin to me. I appreciate what they did and the influence they had. Favorite things, but I'll pass. That's a pretty decent analogy. You know, I think I was just telling Suave about this, what, yesterday or earlier today, maybe, that, you know, there's games out there that, because I just finished that first Metal Gear on, you know, that MSX Metal Gear, and it's like, you know what, it's okay and everything, but it's just not interesting enough to me to want to play it over and over and over again. You know, if it probably would have been great, you know, back in its day. I'm sure that it was a pretty special game and pretty revolutionary for its time. But now there's just not enough there to keep me interested. See, like, I can't go through here. Right. So, and that here I am back here. Oh, well, I'm at level C. Maybe that's something I should have been paying attention to. New games don't? Well, that's unfortunate, because there's some solid games that have been coming out, and there's several that I'm actually really looking forward to these days. Several of them are coming out next year. They got pushed back. I think GTA 6 for that, I think. Because some of them were scheduled to come out later this year. So, okay, above that door says level E. So maybe that's what I should have been paying attention to this whole time. But there's that new Fable that's supposed to be coming out. There's, let's see, what else was there? There's a new Kena that's supposed to be coming out. There's, what else was there? That 007 that I just finished? Well, these are all E, so now I'm on A? What? That's not making sense. The player has just been the same years. I gotta look for some new games to play. Well, I will give you that. Any of these, I try not to bash them too hard because I know people like them. I'm gonna pause that a second. I know people enjoy them, the massive, like, online multiplayer games. Those do nothing for me, and they've done nothing for me since the PS3 days. They're all the same. They always have been. And, Modern Warfare 2 back on the PS3 days really is what ruined it for me. The amount of hacking that was being done ruined everything for me, as far as that goes. We jump into a map, or in a match, and in 30 seconds we're getting nuked. It's like, didn't you need like 100 kills or something like that in order to drop that nuke? There's no way that that happened in 30 seconds. That's bullshit, and you can't convince me otherwise. So, you know, and then there's a lot of people that just eat, breathe, and sleep those games. They could, you know, just destroy you in their sleep. And I'm like, I don't have that kind of time to get into these games like that. I'll never get that good. On top of the fact that I simply don't care enough. And I know I've said it many times, but I'm a story guy. There's no story in them, so they don't hold my attention, like, in the slightest. I mean, they have campaigns, you know, single-player campaigns, but they're so-so at best, because even those, you know, a lot of the same to me, in my opinion, you know. Again, that's just my opinion, but they don't, so multiplayer games, they're just not for me, man. Yeah, and every year on top of it, it's like, well, no wonder they're not any different, because you just rinse and repeated the same thing all over again. I can pick him up and throw him? How did I do that? That was cool. Buying Call of Duty for campaign would be like buying Gear Solid for its multiplayer. Yeah, it's just something you don't do. There are way better, as far as like Call of Duty, there's way better campaigns out there. Hell, it's reminded me that I feel like I need to go back and play Medal of Honor Frontline. I haven't played that in years. Damn! I just got annihilated. Get off of me. Ooh, that's kind of a neat special. I hadn't even tried his special yet. I mean, I don't think it's as cool as unleashing a barrage of strikes like the other guy, but... Wolfenstein. That's one I've always heard of, but have never played. Campaign to get the trophies. Hey, gotta have those trophies and achievements, man. It's the only reason to play a game. The only reason. I made a mistake before I started the stream. I didn't see what retro achievements I could get for Brawl Brothers. Talk about a lost opportunity. Oif. Get out of here, Zero. I love that slam. That's awesome. Whoop! Say, you don't want none, Zero. You don't want none. I'm sorry, what? Bye-bye. It's awesome. Now I'm on B again. That's not making sense. I'm not understanding that. Really? You just grab me in a full run and just stop me just like that? How does that work? Nothing but garbage. How the hell do I get out of these sewers, man? Bye, Ford. Or Fnord. Oh, get out of here. Okay, now I'm back to A. Oh, he was gonna just deliver the clothesline from hell. Did you see that? Whoop! Let me try this one. Now I'm back to C. What? C, B. Oh, knock it off. A. Cutting the bars. I tried to do that, and he wouldn't go. And try it again if I come across it again. So this one, yeah, he don't go through there. So, oh, come on. Oh, now you done made Lord J mad. Goodbye. You want to get into a fist fight with this guy? No, aw, damn it. I was trying to do something cool and make a cool reference, and it didn't work. No way, spike him. Get off of me, man. Can't go through there. now we're back to here again. So what am I not doing? I feel like I should be going through here, and I can't go back. Now back to B again. And I think by now I would have taken out like every bad guy in this entire city down here in these sewers. Like, let's be honest. Really? You know what? When I was going through that information when I first looked up the game, it said something about maze levels. This must be what it's talking about. And the Japanese version don't have this. So, oof. Really? What? Oh, I missed it. Oh, damn it. I like how I could just move my guy spawn point through the thing. That's kind of funny. Okay. Let's way through this level. Let's take the first door in A. We'll see how I'm in B now. Takes you to D. So I'm actually having to go down and not up. I'm thinking I was having to go up. Which seemed to make more sense in my head. So I need to get back out of this level completely. Oh, piss off. Really? Wow. All right, where am I at? So I'm in A. Second door in C. So that's this one. So C, the second door in the C section. So there's the first one, which we don't want. Oh, man. So second one. So now we're in D. Way through to the end. Okay. Leaf. Hello? Alright, let's go back to hack. See if he can hack it. Get off of me, man. There, leave me alone. Come on, Snord. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Yeah, shoot your own guys. Brilliant. Bye. Out of all the doors that I went in, you'd think I would have actually found this path by accident. It just didn't happen. Alright, there we go. Thanks for that, Suave. It's like that took entirely way too long. And my jam! Oh, every fighter's got to have an elevator level. Oy! Alright, Slash. I walked right down into that. That was stupid. Hey, Hack, you want to get up? Where the hell is this guy's hitbox at? You kidding me? What's up, Lurk? Oh, well, I don't know about we hacking and slashing, but we punching and kicking. Yeah, that score sucked. Whatever. Just happy to have gotten somewhere finally. Stage 1 clear. Thanks, pal. You got here in the nick of time? Really? Took me about an hour. Yeah, let's go kick some butt. Sure. Haven't I been doing that this entire time? Well, I could pick... Oh, I can pick that guy also now. So you know what? Let's pick him. Oh. Okay. Well, never mind. Well, it did the... So I must be going to the gym now, because I imagine I did Bayside, Bridge, and Drain already. At least that's what it looked like I did, anyway. Listen to that bass line, will you? Look at these guys over here with these guns, looking all suburban commando and everything. Should have knew that was coming. Sit down, Flynn. Say, Lurk, how you doing tonight? And boulder to the face. Doing good, it's good to hear. Oh, I didn't realize I had him in a grab. Kane, if you're still there, I probably have asked you this at some point too. So I know you're into the online multiplayer games. Do you play anything a little bit older, any retro, or? I mean, like my brother there, he's recently got himself an N64 and kind of rediscovering some of the games from our childhood and having a good time with it, actually. Seems like every time I talk to him, he's he's getting into some GoldenEye. He's getting into The World Is Not Enough. Looking into, I think he just recently purchased another copy of Ocarina of Time. So some good stuff for going old school. Oh, another elevator. Gotta have those elevator levels. Get out of here. Get out of here. At least I can just chuck these guys right off the edge. So that's cool. What are you telling me, Arrow? Go. Where do you think I'm going? '64 on PS5 recently. It's a set of games I've never played. I've never played any of the Dooms, which I hope to change that relatively soon. I picked up Ultimate Doom 3 on the original Xbox, and that one's got Ultimate Doom 1 and 2 in it also. So kind of got 3 games in one there. So at some point, I'll play me some Doom. I just haven't yet. Oh, not cool. Damn it. These bald dudes with these glasses on, they remind me of somebody, but I can't put a name to it right off the top of my head. I don't know if it's like Riddick. Ooh, shotgun? I'll try that. Oh, well, not necessarily shotgun, but... Really? You know, I will say, as far as my beat-em-up games go, I would never give up my Streets of Rage, especially 2, for nothing. But if I would have grew up with a Super Nintendo, I wouldn't have mind having this. It's actually kind of fun. Imagine playing this with friends or siblings. Would have been a hell of a good time. And death. Now, it didn't necessarily... I mean, played a little bit of Streets of Rage 2 growing up, but by the time we really started playing some games, it was the PS1 era, and, well, we had Fighting Force by then. Get out of here! And definitely played a bunch of Fighting Force. Yeah, get out of here with that. I broke the chopper! Too bad there were no Arnolds around. Windy, huh? Sit out powerbomb right there? Say, get up, hack. You hack. Okay. Ah, just wasted that. Wasted it again. Really? I swear, like, the boss hitboxes are garbage. Like, I feel like most of my attacks just whiff, man. Shoulder tackle for the win. Yeah! I don't know if the taunt actually really truly does anything. I know I can taunt, but seems like the taunt's somewhat pointless. Alright, where are we going from here? Oh, hold on. Thanks, pal! I got here, what, in the nick of time again? I mean, is that, like, the only story? Is that the only story that's going on here? Is that we always just get there in the nick of time? Postal. No? And I feel like I've hardly ever even heard of it. It sounds familiar, the name Postal. But I can't even picture what that even is right now. I'm sure if I actually see something from it, I would know it. But, it very vaguely sounds familiar. It's a funny shooter game. Speaking of funny shooter games, there is one that I want to try that I don't have yet. That looked like it would be so ridiculous, but just a bunch of fun. With Squirrel with a Gun. That just seems like it would be a blast. It just seems so stupid. But, training field, the lift. I think we were just in the air terminal also. So what do we got? Basically 3 stages left? Is that what's going on here? Stupid. You can do all types of dumb shit. Okay. Oif. Where'd these Ultimate Warrior looking motherfuckers come from? Uh-oh. Call me the King of Kings. Are they literally jumping off the roof? What idiots! He seriously just glided across the air. Now see, what kind of garbage was that? How are you supposed to... Well, I guess if I sprint, I suppose I could probably make that jump. Now let's try Wendy. Just try a different character, see what happens. Wait, was she the, Yeah, so she must have been the wrestler because she's got that same maneuver. Well, this dude with the stalling brainbuster. At least they jumped down with you, right? Like, no, we're not done with this fight yet. Hold on. Wait a second. Yeah, the sit-down powerbomb's cool. I like that. Was that an atomic drop? Really? That's funny. Wow, dead already. That didn't take long. Alright, what special does she have, I wonder? Well, that's not what I was going for necessarily, but... Oh, okay. I gotta say, the soundtrack in this isn't too bad. Kind of been jamming the whole time. I see Wendy's problem. She seems extremely weak. And not only her health, but damage she does, too. Suppose that sort of makes sense. Well, the power bomb actually did a bit of damage. Never heard of this game, so it's kind of way confusing. Characters you don't pick were the first 3 bosses. Nice little piece of information that I did not know. I want to talk about that. Sprint drop kick right off the roof. Really? Really? Wow.
Never mind.
She does the sit-out power bomb, but she jumps backwards when she did it, so she just flew right off the building. That was incredibly stupid. Pancakes! I was talking at one of the things that I did look up and find information-wise about this game, Lurk, that you might find interesting is the fact that this game it seems is the only Super Nintendo game that at least anybody knows of that the original Japanese version is also on the same cartridge. So during its boot up sequence, if you punch in a cheat code, it actually it freaks out the main menu. Like it glitches the main menu. And then if you scroll down a couple and hit start, it takes you to an options menu, but it takes you to the option of the Japanese game. So then when you exit the options, you're then playing the Japanese version of this game instead. So both versions are in this one cartridge for some reason, and you can access the Japanese the full Japanese version by using that cheat code. And I'm like, it's actually really cool. And again, it seems like it's like the only SNES game that you can do that. So if I lose all my lives here or something like that, lose all my continues, I might actually reset the console and actually do that, just because I think it'd be kind of neat. I did try it. See, really? We're gonna fall right off the Wendy, right off the building again. But I did try the cheat code when I was doing the setup for this, just to
Unjustifiably in a position that I'd rather not be in, but the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
But I tried that cheat code just to make sure I could get it to work, and it does in fact work. Okay. I understand too that enemies like get harder as you go, but Wendy seems way too weak for this. Give me my soda. Get out of here, Butch. Get out of here, Butch. Actually, right off the building. There we go. Police. Police. Excuse... Really? Really? Wow. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely not going to go with this character again after we lose our lives. It's horrible. Goodness. Oof. Alright, let's go with Slash. We haven't tried Slash yet. Whoa, look at that power bomb. And the big boot. Is that a DDT? I couldn't quite tell. Ooh, that's a cool special. Okay. It's getting to be a few too many of you guys, man. He just jumped down in the hole. He's like, you know what? I want no part of Slash. Damn, man. She's got that RPG thing going on where she's a strong boss but a weak party member. Indeed. Oh, I didn't even see that health back there. Well, I'll take it. I like the wrestling move holds. Like, that's really cool. I do like that. This dude, unfortunately, doesn't throw. Because I could just chuck him off the side of the building. Oh, boy. Come on, Slash. The hell, man. Wow, they just keep coming, don't they? Ugh. Get off of me, man! Oh, now he just jumps off the roof on his own. Well, look at you go, Slash. Look at you. Between 3 zeros and you still can't make a 1. Ooh, almost missed that. Yo, big guy! Butch? I don't appreciate that, man. I really don't. Yo! Come on, put him down. This guy's been real annoying. Ugh. Wow. All right. Candy bar, I'll take it. Candy bar, I'll take it. Oh no, not another one of these guys. That sucks. Wow, that didn't take long. Hate getting like quadruple teamed, man. That sucks. That was a complete waste of some health. Wow. Just let me get in the elevator. How can he grab me in the middle of a combo? What is that? That is trash. Up, okay, down. Oh, this is another one where I'd have to figure out where I gotta go. Well, we're going up to level 15. I figure we gotta go up, right? It just seems like that's the way that should be. I mean, that's the way it is in every other fighting game. You always go up. You always go up in the elevators, because that's where the bad guys are, on the top floors. It's that American publisher to do to punish the kids who rented from Blockbuster. I did read that the Japanese version is easier. So yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if like they, you know, the difficulty got bumped up in this version for some reason. And well, it seems like there's nowhere to go here. So apparently we don't need to go to the 15th floor. So then I can only choose the basement? Is that where I just was? No. I don't, no. Okay. Wow, just walk in the room and just proceed to get your ass kicked. So yeah, I see we got electric floors, which wasn't here earlier, so... like 100 floors to get an oxygen. Yeah, that's perfect. 100 floors to defeat. Yeah, indeed. How did they just walk right across the electrical floor like that? Yeah, take that. Get it out of here, Olius. Leaf. Oh, not another Butch. Look, Butch, you can go straight to hell, my guy. Alright, we're gonna go back with Hack. The other guys are strong, but they're about too slow. German suplex and then onto the electric floor. Yeah! That's a combination right there. See, this guy's got the throw I like. This guy does at least a moderate amount of damage and he's quick, so I like that a lot better. I would prefer just full-on strength, but... So basement level 4 or level 6? Well, what do you think, Lurk? Floor 6 or basement 4? Well, it's not basement level 100 yet, but I don't know, maybe that's the way we gotta go. I mean, going up the first time didn't help, so we had to go down. So we might have to go down the second time instead of up. I don't know. All right, down it is. Whoa! Whoa! Well, if we're being electrocuted from the floor, I'd say we'd probably on the right track. Actually, this right here might be a good spot. Well, so much for that. So I ain't gonna try to get that piece of cheese. How'd that work out for you? Actually, come down here. I might be able to knock you onto the, yep, the electric floor. Awesome. Go ahead. Try it again, Butch. Yeah, how'd that work out for you? Lagging? Oh, gosh, I hope that's not me. That means probably my stream and the recording would probably be all laggy. Well, all we can do is go up. We don't have the option to go down anymore, so I guess up it is. Well, nope, that's not right. Because there's nowhere else to go in here. Well, that didn't help. Oh, now we can go up to 13, though. Or back to basement 1. These types of games for Turtles in Time and The Death of Superman. The Death of Superman, I don't think I've ever heard of, but Turtles in Time I know I have heard of. But as far as I'm aware, Turtles in Time is actually fairly expensive these days. So, I haven't even thought about looking into that because last I heard, it's gone up in price quite a bit. Now, I don't know if it's actually Turtles in Time or if it's its own separate game, but there's one like on the Genesis, and I think it's called the Hyperstone Heist for the Ninja Turtles. And I thought about looking into that one because I don't think that one's quite as much. Let's try floor 13, I guess. But Turtles in Time I had heard of. Oh, well, back to more electric floors, and this is one I haven't seen yet, so I'd imagine this is the route we're supposed to take. Oh, and I accidentally hit the button and ran right into that. There, I was trying to get those. No! I want to use that to my advantage. Way to go, Butch. Loser. Oh, not the atomic drop. Oh, man. Really? How's he gonna get me with that a second time in a row? You're kidding me. I Superstone Heist. It's basically Turtles in Time, just not actually. Okay. But probably the cheaper option, though, I'm going to guess. Come here! Come here! Say, I know you weren't dead yet. Come here. Bye, Flynn. Oh, no. Oh, no. Way to go, bud. Oh, wow. I think we're already on level 14, weren't we? Didn't we already do that, or did we go up to level 12? And I don't think I've been to level 6 yet. This is good. Has the same plot as Turtles in Time, just for whatever reason it isn't Turtles in Time. Gotcha. Well, the thing is, playing a game on the Super Nintendo compared to the Genesis, each console did certain things better than the other. It's to be determined. It's all personal preference as far as who thinks did what better. But I've seen, I've done them right here on the stream. Even the Teenage Mutant, not that one. Excuse me, the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. I got both games, the one on the Super Nintendo and the one for the Genesis, and they're drastically different games. One's a fighting game, one's a beat 'em up game, but it's the exact same title with the exact same, artwork on the cartridges, everything. They're the same game, but they're completely different games. On top of the fact that, different ports on different consoles, some had better sound, some was able to handle the action better, that kind of thing. So, yeah, it just kind of all depends. I don't think I've been to level 6 yet, so let's do that, I guess. Nope, that was the wrong choice. So much for that. Now all I can do is go down to basement 4, which I think I've already been to. So this is another one of those maze levels that you can just burn up your lives in. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I've already been here. Wow, that sucked. So now I gotta figure out what floor I'm actually supposed to be going to. I feel like I should have went up to 14, because I don't think I've been there yet. I like how Butch can't jump across. That's funny. So now back up to level 3. That sucks. Yeah, so we're going to be going in circles again. I'll try this one. No, I've already been here once before, too. Way to go, Butch. Oh, what? He's gonna kill me with an atomic drop. Boy, does that suck. Not cool, man. Okay. I think this is my last life. That sucks to come all this way and basically lose all my lives because I can't figure out what the frickin' floors I'm supposed to be going to. 14. I don't think we've tried 14 yet. Well, this wasn't it either. And all I can do is go down to basement 6. I don't think we've been to basement 6 yet. We might get to basement 100. That might be a thing. Get out of here, Butch. Basement 12. Slowly but surely. Ugh. Ugh. just chuck everybody across the room. And there's my death. Damn it. And that's game over. I don't know how much further I had to go, but that sucks. Damn. Still, overall, this is quite fun. I do enjoy this. I feel like it's lacking something. I don't know exactly what. It's not bad. It's not terrible, but it's like I only have one more floor, of course. Yeah, it's not terrible. But compared to like some of my favorite beat 'em ups, I feel like it is lacking something. But I do enjoy it enough where I feel like I need to look into the other 3 games. So, I wouldn't mind trying the other 3. Because I think it looks good. For the most part, it sounds good. Some of the sound effects are a little lacking. That's one basic script. Yes, it is. And I find that interesting for being the second game in a series. That it's like you really couldn't have spiced that up just a little bit more. But the gameplay feels, pretty solid. I feel like with the 4 buttons on, the face of this controller, I should have like maybe a punch button and a kick button or something like that. Maybe, be able to change up the attacks a little bit. But, you also have the grabs, and depending on which directional button you're doing with the grab, you have different throws and stuff like that. So that's not bad. The taunt, I don't really understand what that does, if anything. So I feel like you could have used the taunt button, for another attack button. And then the special, I mean, it's not, I guess, entirely uncommon for an older beat 'em up game to, when you use your special, it drains some of your health. I think the Streets of Rage 3 does that. Or maybe it's 2 that also does that. It might be 2 that still does that, actually. So that's not entirely uncommon. I'm not really sure what the story is, but maybe some of that story stuff would have been in the manual when you would have bought it brand new. So I could kind of understand, like, why the brothers are brawling. So, I mean, but again, this is also a sequel. So maybe some of that story was also already told in the first game, and I don't really understand. But there's really no story to speak of. It's like, when you get through those first 3 bosses, like, you just got here in just the nick of time. And it's like, the nick of time for what? Like, what are we doing? What is the ultimate goal here? Who's the ultimate bad guy? What is, at least in some of the other fighting games, it's like, this guy who's the leader of such and such syndicate's trying to blow up the city and you got to stop him. Something to that effect, right? At least some sort of story, where in this, it's just press start, pick your fighter, and now we start throwing fists. There's not a whole lot more to it than that, So, but overall, it's not a bad little brawler. But what I want to do now is I want to restart the console, and I want to see if I can put in this code right. And we're actually going to play the Japanese version of this game instead. See how that goes. So remember, this is Brawl Brothers. The Japanese version is I forget. I forget what the name of it was already. Some Rushing something Run. So see if I can do it right here. Nope, I didn't do it right that time. I know I've done it. There it goes. So we freak out. The main screen. So 1, 2, 3. Start. Now we're in the options. See, instead of angry mode, it's Akiri mode. So we exit this, and now we are in the Japanese version. So this is Rushing Beat Run is what this one was called. Rushing Beat Chaos, the City of Clones. So Rick Norton. What about Rick Norton? Oh, see? And that's interesting, too. So the Japanese one actually has, like, a demo that plays. The English one, the American one, just sits there on that basic Brawl Brothers screen. So that's neat. There's already one difference to start with. Oh, do I got to do it again? I might have to do it again. Since it's starting over. I don't know. Yep.
You do not throw rocks at a man who's got a machine gun!
Watch, now I ain't gonna be able to get it to do right again. Nope, it's still on Brawl Brothers. See? What the hell? Okay. I just did it. There it goes. 1, 2, 3. So now we should be back to Rushing Beat Run. Okay. So now we got the same fighters, but they all should have like different names. So this was Hack before. Let's choose this guy, whoever this is. Rushing Beat Run. I find it interesting it's still got the English names for the levels. You see, and he's Norton and not Hack. Rushing Beat. So, like, even stuff in the game is still in English instead of Japanese. See, and that guy, that's not Zero anymore. That's KM308. So after this level, after the bridge, there was the sewers that was a maze. This version supposedly does not have any maze levels in it, so it also shouldn't have the maze of going up and down in the elevators either. It sounds cool to use it, right? I just kind of wonder why, you know, both versions are included in this cartridge. I mean, even though you got to use a cheat code to get to it, I just find that that's a very interesting thing. Come on, Norton, you gonna die already? Ah, food! Food! Come on, hit him. That hitbox is still garbage. Walked right into that. Seen it coming. Get out of here, NJ. Okay, there goes the floor, or there goes the bridge. Now, let's see if that's actually true. And if there's gonna be... Oh, really? That's how I'm gonna die. Really? Just gonna shake me, huh? See if, Atomic Wedgie. And see if there, actually is a maze, or if we... Exactly how this works. Leaf. Woo! Bye-bye. Oh, where the... That went that health, so that's cool. Leaf. What'd you have? Half an HP left? Blah. Bro. Ah. So yeah, give me that. Yep. So it looks like as soon as we get done with these guys, iron leg, and it's right up the ladder. So yeah, cool. No. So that means we shouldn't have to go up and down a bunch of elevators towards the end. You know, that saved me a couple lives if I didn't have to keep going around in circles. Wow. Okay. No, get off me. Got him. I think I lost 2 lives to him in the first go around. Yeah! Well, I did first time around when I reset the game. I don't know if it's still, I think it still stayed. Yeah, because the game level's still on the same. So, yeah, I should have all the lives and continues that I can get, I think. Yeah, all that text is in Japanese, so that's interesting. But I made it just in time, I'm sure. And one dude looks like he's straight out of Street Fighter 2. Was that Bison? You know, I can't read Japanese, but it seems like there was a lot more dialogue than just, hey, you made it in the nick of time. Maybe that's just the way Japanese text is. I don't know. That's right, we got the Suburban Commandos here in this level. I mean, I know I just seen them in the other ones too, but it just seems like they fit in here with this landscape. And right into the mines. That was stupid. Take that. Whoop. Get off of me. Well, it does seem like these guys take a little bit less to put down in this version. So that is kind of nice. Woo! Really? Really? Awesome. Whoop. Say, come on. Whoop. Get out of my way. Okay. Sure. You know, I don't appreciate that, man. Bye now. Alright, this will be nice, because off the platform with you. Off the platform with you. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Get out of here. I love how I can just chuck him off the edge like that. It's awesome. So, really, dude? Leaf. Still losing lives a lot more often than I'd like, I tell ya. Say, I know there's still somebody left. Where'd you go? I love that throw. Y'all could have dropped some health. That would have been nice. Oh. Well, it's not a lot, but it's some. Oh, get off of me. Get out of here with your helicopter, bud. Oh, yeah, this is a different looking stage than before. It was a wrestling ring for the other girl. Dude kind of looks like Heihachi. Come on, Lord J. Oh, he's still Lord J in this game, too, huh? So his name didn't change. I love how none of that connected at all. See, why is my punches and my attacks not connecting? I don't understand that. Wow. Kazan. We haven't tried Kazan yet. Oh, he's quick. I hate these boss fights because it seems like my attacks just do not land. Look at that. There's another life gone already. Look at that bullshit, man. Such garbage. Oh, come on. Really? Yeah, he's gonna get that kill in, and he's got like 1 HP left. That's such garbage. Really, 2 lives, just like that. I mess with my ninja with his red high tops on. Yeah, we can skip that. It's not like I can read it anyway. Oh! Yeah, no, the whole rooftop thing. Whoop! Bye-bye. He didn't want to jump. Wow. Really? Come on, grab him, man. They're essentially telling you the clones you're fighting are stronger, being used to wage war. Each character has different lines, unlike the English version where all they say the same. Of course! In our translation, we got this, like, half-assed, like, everybody just says the same thing. Let's just go kick some butt. Like, okay, but there's got to be a reason why everything's happening, right? So that makes sense. Life. This guy's fast, but don't seem like he can take a lot of damage either. Like, he seems very weak. Maybe don't want to run too fast. Run right off the edge of the building again. Whoop! Life. Get out of here. Oh, no. Yep, down the hole. Down the hole. So saw that hack and slash and English version have completely different names. The first game's English translation, Jack Flack and Uzi Nelson. It's funny. Come on, give him that backhand. I like how they both they're like, you know what? No, we're done. Just jump off the building. Oi. Oh, come on. Ollies. Oh, really? I thought all three of them went down. I didn't realize that there was one guy still there. That was stupid. You guys suck. Wow. Yeah, not a fan of that guy either. Give me Hack Norton back. Seems like he's the Axel of this game. Just the most well-rounded guy there is. Yikes. This dude. Get out of here. Still losing lives. They're just going out of style. Yeesh. Okay, enough with the triple team, my guys. Goodness. Of course, blew that. Really? All I needed was the jump kick. I didn't utilize the jump kick. Voice. Start grabbing them and chucking. Good. Oh! Knew I was only down to a sliver. Damn it. Alright. So we shouldn't have to play with this whole elevator thing. So there might still be, yeah, it looks like maybe a couple elevators, but it's not pick your own floors and figure it out. Really now? Wow. Are you kidding me with that? So I used it so well to my advantage the first time around. I like how you just stepped right over that. Apparently that didn't faze you. Come here. Come here. Get off of me. Wow, dude. How? How are you grabbing me when I'm in the middle of throwing punches like that? I don't quite understand that. That does not make sense. Don't get that at all. And I ran right by that cheese, so that sucks. There we go. Against the wall. Alright, so we still have to go to the individual floors. But at least we don't have to pick ones that have nothing to do with where we're supposed to be going now. Yikes. Excuse me? Wow. That'll never not be funny. Go ahead, jump over there again. Way to go, guy. Alright, I think this might have been as far as I got last time, maybe? These guys, man. Ugh. Wow, walked right into that. Wow, what? Excuse me? Again, how are you grabbing onto me like that? There we go. Get him against the wall. There we go. So I think I've just gotten further than I did last time. Just with that right there. Oh. And then we got another boss fight here. And death. And just pop right up and, like, in mid stand-up, get a grab. Like, that is so obnoxious. Whatever. Whatever, dude. See, how come I can't fly when I was using that character? Like, what is that? Because the regular one can't do that, only the clone can? What? That's such garbage. Oh, I guess I do see the ropes bending, yeah. I guess that does make more sense. But with the way that the ropes are, it's almost like with her back to me, it's almost like she's standing there bouncing on the ropes looking at the crowd while, like, I'm behind her and she's just kind of, like, hanging out. Alright, that's that. Say, but be careful. These aren't any ordinary thugs. They seem to be clones who've been strengthened. We must rescue the others. Okay. Well, let's see here. Seen, I think, the air terminal, the roofs. I mean, did we do the air shed? Because went up and down an elevator, so I guess we'll find out, huh? So we gotta go to the spaceship? Is that the only thing we gotta do? Okay, well, we're on a ship. Really? Just like that? I mean, it kind of looked like that the ship here would be like the last level. But I don't know, maybe the ship will take us to a different area and there's a whole nother map that still needs to be gone through. I don't know. Damn you, Iron Leg! At least 4 bosses. Well, we got through 3, so... No. You're not flinging more crap at me. I'm flinging at you, though. Ugh. There, get rid of that guy. These guys are annoying. Really, Iron Leg? No, I guess it wasn't Iron Leg that killed me that time. Get off of me! Damn. Really? Really? Oof. Okay. Okay. Just like that. Oh, I thought I was going to jump over that. Okay, down into the plane we go. Yeah, I'll just keep using this. That's cool. As long as it works, right? At least they ain't doing damage to me this way. Oh, damn. Them people just grab me and shake me like that. It's really annoying. Damn! Say, can we go now? Damn. What the hell? Oh, this must be where the clones are, being basically made then, huh? See, he's gonna kill me with that, and that is so stupid. It's like, what a stupid way to die. From grab you by the back of the neck and just shake you a couple times. So lame. Oh, I can't go through there yet, huh? No, get off him. so stupid! And dead again, just like that. Watch, I'm gonna have, like, just not enough lives. Like, to get all the way to the end. Watch. See, how did he grab me when I was in, like, mid-strike like that? It, like, completely missed my attack, and he just reaches around to the back of my neck. So lame. I'm about to die again already. You gotta be kidding. Oh, and there was a health pack right there. Literally. Goof. Goodness, they are not playing around in these stages. Damn, I thought that was about it. I was hoping, I guess I should say, that that was about it. Ugh. After this, I think I only got one set of lives left anyway. Nope, deal with you right away. No, let me up! No, let me up! Oh, damn. Oh, damn it! And who is this guy? I have no idea who that is. So we're just gonna skip that. Can't read it anyway. Iceman. Ah! Oof! What's this guy got? 3 health bars? Are you kidding? Oh my gosh. See, why are my attacks not landing? Oh, he got me on the way back up. Wow, that one throw deals that much damage to me? That's trash. And toss. And, oh, nope, 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 nope. And, oh, nope, nope. Seems like I can't do damage to him when he's doing that, so. And toss. Gotcha. I almost didn't have enough lives. Goodness. Stage 4, and yeah, now I don't know what that says either. I don't know, I might have to look that up or something, but is that it? Did I, like, technically beat it? Oh, there goes the plane. Crashing into the ocean. Alright, our heroes look a little worse for wear, but that looks like that's it. Confined were a few pieces. Well, that's unfortunate. Still, if it has something to do with clones or whatever else, I'm guessing we just forwarded whoever, Mr. Rose's plan there. But couldn't finish the English version, but was able to get through the Japanese version, so that was cool. With that, presented by Jelko. Wonder that's who that's supposed to be a picture of. Which characters those are specifically. Okay, I can't hit a button to make that go anywhere, so... I mean, is that it? It won't let me even go to another menu or anything? Huh. Well... Okay, that's interesting. So I guess, yeah, we're at the 3-hour mark. I suppose we can call it here. There's no reason to, try to do any more of it. I typically only do 3.5 anyway, but, so, overall, whether you're playing the American version or the Japanese version, it's not a bad fighting game. This is one that I would definitely like to play with, a friend or my brother or something, get a second controller going, and, like I was saying before, I've played better beat-em-up games. Not that this one's bad, but it's missing something, and I'm not 100% sure exactly what it's missing. There's nothing inherently wrong with it. It's just missing a certain spice, a little certain element that's not there to, keep it from being like, say, like in my top 5 of beat-em-up games. But it's interesting that there are 2 other ones, and now there is a 4th one that you can get on the Switch 2 and PS5 these days. So, what was it? Rival Turf and the Peacekeepers are the other 2 older ones. So I might have to look into finding those at some point and playing these other ones also. Wrestling moves are cool, but they lost something by being repeated so much. I don't know, maybe that's it. Maybe there's not enough variety, but, to be honest, in some of these old, early 90s beat-em-up games, there isn't a whole lot of variety. Even some of my favorite ones are kind of like that. I feel like it comes down to little stuff. Like, I feel like when your hits are actually connecting, they don't feel as impactful as I would like them to feel, if that makes sense. I keep referring to, like, Streets of Rage 2, but to me, that's, like, the best as far as beat-em-up games go. So, like, when you grab a pipe in Streets of Rage 2, right, you hit somebody over the head with it, it feels, like you're really making a connection. I mean, it's very, like, it's got some weight to it. It feels right. In this, it felt a little hollow. And again, I'm not sure if I'm explaining that quite correctly, but it didn't feel quite as satisfying to, the combat didn't feel as satisfying as I would like it to be. The kicks are fine to repeat so much, but the animations for the wrestling moves are saw drawn out. They work better as special moves you had limited access to. Although I do like the fact that, like, each individual character had their own movesets, right? So that was nice. So even though it seems like as each individual character they're pretty limited, each individual character has their own moveset. So there is a bit more to it than I feel like it initially seems, but each character is slightly limited. But I do also like the fact that the wrestling moves are, they're like throws, and then you do have a different special move. So there is a diverse amount of stuff there. And I don't know, I don't think I like the enemies so much in this either. I think the enemies feel a little plain. And they do introduce, like, another enemy type here and there, but for the most part, it's like the same 2 or 3 enemies throughout the entire game. That's not really all that diversified either. And then the bosses, with the exception of the last boss, that 3 of them are just basically playable characters. I mean, I get it, the whole clone thing, apparently, right? So I guess I get it, but, like, there's no, like, special bosses. There's no unique bosses as you go. So it just feels like, from beginning to end, very rinse and repeat from beginning to end. But, you know, with that being said, again, I think it looks good. I think it sounds good. The soundtrack wasn't bad. And overall, it's a decent beat-em-up game for what it is. I can't really tear it apart too much. There's things that I wish were different, or I think that maybe could have been improved on, but you never know. The third game, which was the Peace Walker, or the Peacemakers, maybe it did, improve on some of these things that we're talking about. Maybe the Peacekeepers is quite a bit better. Don't know. I might have to find me a copy of it and give it a try one day. But with that, that's going to be it for tonight. This means is next week, starting Tuesday night, we're going back to the Metal Gear series with the next game in the series playthrough with Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. That's also the MSX version that I'm going to be playing on the PlayStation 3. So there's a part of me that's looking forward to that. And then we'll keep moving right along with the Metal Gear saga. So shout out to Kane, to my brother, Suave Beardson, and of course to you, Lurk, for stopping by, hanging out, chatting with me for these last 3 hours. Greatly appreciated, as always, and I hope that this was, at least somewhat interesting to check out and watch. But I appreciate you nonetheless. So with that being said, that's going to be it for me tonight. I will be back next Tuesday night for part 1 of Metal Gear 2 Solid Snake. With that, I'm the Grim Gamer. I'll catch y'all next week.